The long-term harm to humanity caused by human trafficking has been recognized by the UN, and it has made ending of human trafficking a part of its Sustainable Development Goal targets. I see as part of the National Consultation various technical sessions arranged on different themes like law enforcement framework to counter trafficking, monitoring anti-trafficking efforts, state initiatives, etc. I should broadly concentrate on the railways and put across how Railway Protection Force RPF is contributing in a small way to the great effort that all agencies, stakeholders are making in the field of trafficking. Indian Railways is one of the largest transport networks in the world. Being the cheapest and well-connected mode, it has been misused by rogue elements to traffic humans. The wide reach of Indian Railways provides the traffickers a chance to board and deboard at multiple locations and to transport victims from feeder to destination states. Indian Railways has a network of about 68,000 kilometers with about 20 million passengers traveling daily. RPF is tasked to protect railway property and safety and security of passengers and passenger areas across the country. Being a central paramilitary force with the largest public interface, it strives to serve the nation with its tagline, Seva Hi Sankalp. Our constant effort is to strive to bring forth the humane face of RPF as part of its day-to-day delivery of responsibilities. In early 2022, we reviewed various aspects of our duties and decided to focus on main problem areas by categorizing them into various operations. This helped bring into focus the collective effort being made across the rail network across various zones. One such area was trafficking. RPF plays a key role in protecting and safeguarding lives, especially those concerning human trafficking. In February 2022, an exhaustive security circular was issued to sensitize and earmark responsibility of various segments of hierarchy of RPF for human trafficking. There are 740 RPF posts or thanas in common parlance across the country at railway stations. Anti-human trafficking units, AHTUs, were formed in each of these 740 posts under an officer with earmarked charter of duties to keep special watch on trafficking. They were also tasked to coordinate with all government, non-governmental agencies and energize efforts against traffickers. Supervisory officers in all zones and divisions of the railways were also tasked to regularly monitor progress. As part of our initiative, we collaborated with subject matter experts for regular training and upskilling to ensure that field units were adequately equipped for the job. We laid emphasis on behavioral profiling in trafficking cases, which has been quite rewarding. Our focus remains on identifying kingpins in the trafficking network, identifying corridors of human trafficking, and adopting appropriate strategy with experience gained. To bring about awareness among passengers regarding do's and don'ts while traveling, including that about human trafficking, we have also got time slots earmarked at various stations to display audio-visual material at regular intervals through the rail display network. Besides, regular awareness drives are arranged through the year at all major stations. Trafficking is not a problem restricted to any single agency. Hence, we work closely with state GRPs, AHTUs of state police and central paramilitary forces, as well as other stakeholders like NGOs, etc. Last year in May, we signed an MOU with Kailash Satyarthi Bachpan Bachao Aandolan to partner in three main areas: training and capacity building of our staff and other stakeholders, conducting sensitization and awareness campaigns, sharing live inputs for jointly rescuing the trafficked. The relationship between our field officers and field functionaries of BBA has matured and cemented over the last 1 year and has evolved into a well-oiled machine, constant touch with each other and plan raid and rescue of trafficked children. Our collaboration with BBA has led to rescue of 1686 children from the clutches of the traffickers. A pan-India drive, Operation AAHT, that is Action Against Human Trafficking, was launched from February 2022. And this has led to 211 traffickers being arrested and sent to court. We are also using our cyber cells to strengthen our drive against human trafficking, to know in advance which persons or travelers could be the victims of child trafficking, and we are also getting very good results in that sense. About 50,000 runaway children have also been rescued under Operation Nanne Farishte in the period 2019 to February of 23. These kids could have been potential victims of trafficking. The figure for 2022 stands at 17,750 kids rescued. In this context, child help desk established at about 144 railway stations out of a total of 262 stations under an MOU signed between the Ministry of Railways and Ministry of Women and Child Development are playing a very active and supportive role. We have taken up the matter with Ministry of Women and Child Development for setting up such help desks in the remaining 118 rail stations, which hopefully should be coming through in the near future. This will greatly boost the ongoing effort. CCTV command and control rooms monitoring nation's 864 stations are manned and monitored by RPF. Soon more stations will be under CCTV surveillance as Indian Railways embarks on an ambitious project to cover all its stations by CCTV. 6,600 plus coaches of passenger trains have also been fitted with CCTVs, and very soon more passenger trains will also have CCTV coverage, increasing our reach thereby. We also have a plan to introduce a very novel facial recognition system in CCTV networks across 200 stations in the coming times, which will prove to be a game changer in the campaign against human trafficking. It is pertinent to mention here that RPF, in collaboration with UIC, the International Union of Railways headquartered in Paris, hosted the 3-day annual World Security Congress on Railways at Jaipur last month as head of the security platform of UIC, wherein there was participation from 22 countries across the world, especially Africa, Middle East and Europe. A special session at the Congress was arranged to focus on human trafficking through rail networks in various parts of the world. For the first time, there was representation from Interpol and UN Office on Drugs and Crime to sensitize all participating countries about the menace and ways to collaborate to jointly fight the problem. In conclusion, I would like to submit that it's heartening that all stakeholders in the country are enthusiastically coming together to enhance coordination and achieve greater synergy. The increasing support of all law enforcement agencies and governmental and non-governmental entities bodes well for the future in this fight against trafficking. We in RPF shall continue to evolve and deploy measures to ensure that each child or woman who travels by Indian Railways is safe, as far as every child matters. Thank you once again for having given me the opportunity to express my views.